What up, everybody? It's your boy Brian James, and I'm back with my guy, Philly guy. What's good, Philly?
Hey man, I'm ready for some college football, man. This is what I need after my New York Knicks failed to show up last night. So I need to think about something else.
Oh, okay.
I need to think about something. I mean, and seeing you with a Star Wars shirt on, that lets me know the Knicks are gonna win tomorrow.
You think so? You honestly believe that in your heart of hearts?
In my heart of hearts, 100%.
Okay. That's unfortunate that you grown men still believe in Santa Claus.
Hey man, shout out to CP the franchise. You know what I'm saying? All the Knicks fans that are out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm going through.
Yeah.
I didn't think this team could bring those feelings back. You know what I'm saying? From the Ewan era.
Yeah.
You know, from the Spreewell and Allen Houston era.
Yeah.
But you know, they found a way to make me want more.
Okay.
You know, and speaking of wanting more, that's exactly what we have here tonight because TG has been ridiculed for underachieving in the PS5 league. He has been very successful in the Xbox league, but in PS5 he's been hot trash. He's garbage.
Hot trash? I would say hot trash. I would say.
Okay. How many times did he play in the championship game in PS5?
What's been the first time?
Exactly. And how many seasons has it been?
It's to be 6 seasons.
Exactly.
So
I'm just saying there were a lot of excuses, and people, you know, pointed out the fact that he's winning in Xbox but not in PS5. Tonight is an opportunity for him to put all the naysayers to rest. Tonight is an opportunity for him to start a dynasty for a short period of time because we know college football 26 is going to be here soon. But I'm saying he got to be feeling pretty damn good about himself right now. He's already won a championship in Xbox, and I think he's ready to go, man. So he's going to be my pick for the night.
Yeah. We got some big games going down.
Mm-hmm.
We've had some big games going, I should say. We've had TG versus Honcho, who's been the man in Xbox for most of the year. You know, Honcho's been that guy majority of the year. We can honestly say that's without a doubt, right?
100%.
You had guys like Dimes that emerged in PS5 that's won 2 championships. You got Homemade Abachi that's won a championship. Jay Savvy that's won a championship. You got Chillin' and Rebuilding who's won a championship. Mm-hmm. Now, this is TG's opportunity. Also, it's Memphis Doug. Memphis Doug has been in numerous championships but lost. So he's been to the promised land but just hasn't been able to reap the fruits of his labor upon getting there.
Yeah.
You know, so this is an opportunity for him right now to dominate, to find a way to figure out a way to win and do what's necessary to get over that hump. But we're seconds away from that game starting, and we're gonna get right to it, man.
I hope, because just like Darth Maul, who's on your T-shirt,
yes,
you know, we thought he was dead when Obi-Wan Kenobi cut him in half.
Yes,
but he came back. You know, maybe that's Memphis Doug's art.
That
you
might
know
be.
Saying?
That might be.
Maybe that's his art. You know, always a bridesmaid, never bride. Always a groomsman, never groom. Maybe tonight's the night that he makes a name for himself and he hosts the trophy as we get underway here.
Let's get it. This is it. This is what the moment we've all been waiting for, man. And Miami gets the ball first, and TG gets it to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, an ATM stands for at the moment.
Okay.
Or it could stay for the ATM money machine. You know, making it rain. I'm just saying right now there's a lot of acronyms.
I don't know where you was going with this. I thought you was going somewhere left field with this. I was about to say we're not going to. This is a family show. We're not going to talk about ATM in whatever capacity.
Hey, I'm showing my age a little bit. I know there's a lot of digital wallets out there. As we see Miami get the first down.
Oh my God.
You know, and if they can run the football like this, it's going to be a long night for Texas A&M.
No, yeah, I agree. But Texas A&M has a running back that's probably about 6'7". I'm not gonna say 6'7". He's about 6'4", but he looks about 6'7" out there. So I think that's gonna be interesting to see what Texas A&M can do. Great cutback. Not much on the play, but looked like it was gonna be a bigger play than it was.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody tuned in, though. This is the Season 6 PS5 National Championship game. We're trying to get ready. Everybody's getting ready for 26 to drop. And these guys have been locking in all year long, man. So shout out to everybody that's been participating, competing, and trying to get their hands on some of that cash, man.
You know, you talk about the money, but let's be real. It's the fame, it's the notoriety that goes with it. It's the recognition, it's the respect.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
You know, that's one of the best things here. Even though this is a digital league, we may not get the supersized trophies, but you know you're going to get a pot, and you know you're going to be able to post on all your social media accounts all of your accomplishments, so that everybody knows who's the top dog.
Oh yeah, definitely. Great run. Gain a 5 on the play. Keeping down a distance short is a great game plan to have, a great strategy to have by TG. Simple but effective, and that's the way to go.
And for you that don't really know that much about TG, you need to understand the evolution of him as a player. It's not just the success that he's been having recently, it's the fact that this man is running the football and running it with confidence. That was not a strength of his, but you're seeing it on full display tonight, and it was a long road to get there.
Definitely. This man is doing the necessary, has done what's necessary to get those things done, and he's in the running. He's grinding it out, and he found himself in a national championship game, man. So that's nothing. Not much more you can ask for than that.
No, absolutely not. And you know, that's an adjustment we've yet to see Memphis Doug make.
Ooh.
He's able to get a loss of 2 right there.
Great defensive stop right there. Keep an eye on Abraham, man. Abraham is the lurk right now. Keep an eye on him. That guy's a guy to watch.
Definitely take a look here. If he can't get pressure, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be plenty of time for these routes. And we see him shift his line. So we know that there should be.
Oh, great throw. Great throw. Great precision pass. Put it to only where the receiver could catch it. And great play. TG moving the chains, getting the ball to about the 3-yard line. First and goal.
And you see right there, that's exactly what he did. 2 defenders trailing on the play. Beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. Way to hold on to the rock. And they are first and goal with an opportunity to take a lead in this championship game. And just like the Denver Nuggets, he scored. For those of you that don't know, the game is officially over. There will be a Game 7 in OKC. So Minnesota Timberwolves have advanced. Indiana Pacers have advanced. Knicks, Celtics, Nuggets, and Thunder.
Yeah. How does this young OKC team match up with the Durant, Harden, Westbrook OKC team, in your opinion?
You know what? I don't think that they have the starting 5 talent that team did, but
they have the team chemistry.
I do think.
Ooh, great move! Look how big this back is. When you say big back, this is what you're thinking about.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Family show. No, it isn't.
Big back.
Nope. I'm not thinking about no dude on no digital video game. Sorry. I don't have to be explicit. I don't have to explain myself. Just know that you're wrong. But OKC has a lot of depth, and they have a lot of great coaching. It's unfortunate because I do feel like the Durant OKC team was the best starting 5 ever drafted. When they traded Jeff Green for Perk, you know, that decimated the Celtics and OKC, and they were never the same. So shout out to them. And in Game 7, man, anybody can win it. So, you know, these NBA playoffs, they've been anything short of amazing. So looking forward to it. But right now, it's all about these Texas A&M Aggies
Ooh, great
Can
move.
they down the field with a great move like that? Yes, he can.
And that man is too big to be moving that quickly and that swiftly and that elusively.
I mean, you say it, but look at this. Let's look at this spin move right here.
I'm saying that was, that's next level, bro.
That's NFL level.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
Dude definitely needs to go to the NFL. He needs to be drafted. He needs to be out of the league and on the greener pastures. Here we go. Great pick by TG. Great defense. You put the ball in the air. Chances are he's going to come down with it.
Yeah. Threw in the double coverage.
Yeah.
There was a man over the top and underneath. That's a muscle memory throw right there.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because in a game like this, turnovers often decide the difference when you have two great teams and two great coaches going head to head.
Definitely. Here we go. Stretch to the outside, cuts it back in, gets a gain of 6 on the play. TG is doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping Texas A&M on their toes, and those Aggies their back is against the wall right now.
To say that it is because we know that they're going to be getting the football back at the half. They just need to figure out how do we get our offense on track. Now we saw a great running play, a great spin move, and maybe you continue doing that when you have two safeties in the backfield. Like that's what TG is doing. TG is saying, okay, you got two safeties deep. I like the line of scrimmage. I like the box, and I'm gonna run it.
There's a pick. That's going the other way. That's 6 right there.
Yeah, man. He didn't put enough touch on that.
Man.
He didn't put enough touch on that. And he had a step.
Hey. And what I say? What I said at the beginning of the game, I said, keep an eye on Abraham. That man is a lurk. And what did he do just now? He lurked that. And he got one. He got one to go to the crib. You got to keep an eye on Abraham, man. That ball, great ball breaking skills, was definitely going to play off at the next level. If you ever see him exported in the game of Madden, great addition to any team in a franchise.
I mean, they're going to have to wait like 6 years for him, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe he'll be there, maybe he won't.
Maybe.
But see, on that play, TG rushed that throw. He tried to bullet it. He didn't lead pass, and that's the reason the defender was able to slide over, shuffle his feet, and make the play, and get the ATMs back in the game.
Oh yeah, ATMs.
Hey, I love it, man. I love it. One of the things about this formation is you see the pistol formation is, the running back is a threat, not just to run, but also in the passing game. You see TG going to the ground here just to, settle his team down a little bit, going a little bit no huddle, but it's going to be difficult. And I think next time he'll make a better throw, but I love this formation and what you can do out of it.
Ooh, great run. Here we go, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the first quarter, and these guys are delivering what looks to be another classic national championship game.
Hands down. If I'm Memphis Doug right now, when you talk about picking your poisons, we see some beautiful work. If you're going to have two safeties high, you're going to want to take away the edges, and you're going to want to force the running game to come up the middle. That way both safeties can respond. If you give him the outside, only one safety is technically going to be able to get there. The other one is going to be trailing. So he's got to figure out what it is that he wants to take away. Obviously, he's worried about that passing game, and TG is just eating him up on the ground.
Yeah, man. The inside run has been his bread and butter this entire game. I think he should stick with it. Take it until it's not there anymore, And if it's not there, that means something else is open. Capitalize on those plays.
Yeah, you see the time of possession. So, outside of the interception that Miami threw, they've been in control this entire game. So, they're pushing the pace, and that's a great first quarter by both teams.
Yeah.
All right, our first penalty of the game. Doing just a little bit too much. See, the safeties are a little bit wider now. expect for TG to pass the ball here. Some of those running lanes have been taken away. Got a man underneath, but he had the running back wide open. Throws it on the crosser down the field. A little bit of a risky play, but for those of you that saw the running back coming open on the wheel route on the right-hand side, he could just as easily have thrown that, but delivers a dot down the field, and he's at the 17-yard line. I think those safeties a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage now.
Here we go. Ooh, holding penalty. Take that back 10 yards.
Gotta be holding.
You guys are doing a remarkable job. Of blocking on the play for number 3.
Pushed him out of the way there.
All right, 2nd and 10. TG doesn't. He just has to run the ball. He can literally just keep running the ball. Like, he's having great success running the ball. If he's found any chink in the armor of this Texas A&M defense, it's definitely the run defense.
Yeah, looks like he might do a little jet pass here. Gets a little bit of blocking.
Yeah, gain of 1.
Yep. But you know, that's one of the things that Memphis Doug is probably counting on, is for TG to feel the need to pass the rock. So pretty sure this is going to be a pass, even though he's got numbers on that left side to run the ball. Obviously, he can't see the play art unless he's stream sniping. But here comes the pressure. Ooh! He gets rid of the ball. Yeah. Yeah, that was a terrible decision there.
Take your 3, young man. Take your 3. Unless you just got to play. Unless you got a go-to play that you know he ain't ready for, then do what you do. But in my opinion, I say go ahead and take your 3.
Yeah.
Live to fight another day.
Yeah, you want to be smart here. You're dominating time of possession, and yeah, you don't want to come away empty-handed. So smart decision there on 4th and long, and Miami is only up 3 after dominating on the ground and time of possession. So Texas A&M with the bend but don't break defense, waiting for these Hurricanes to make a mistake. They already have. And now he gets a chance to get back on offense.
Keep an eye on number 8. He is finna get saucy out here. Sauce. Ugh.
All right, take your finger off the turbo button. Give a chance for those blocks.
Look, platinum shifty, platinum sidestep, and platinum 360, bro.
Hey, you got to call the right plays. You got to call the right plays. And you see TG bringing number 34 off the edge. So right now, especially when you're in shotgun, even though this is college, most people are going to run in the direction opposite of the running back. And so, yeah, you look for the halfback direct snap here. He's got the edge. He gets to the corner.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
God. Here you go. That's a touchdown saving tackle right there.
Touchdown saving tackle.
Excellent adjustment. Excellent play call. Excellent execution.
Cole Nielsen, man, is a force to be reckoned with.
He's definitely had some spectacular plays, but right now, Hurricane. Allen.
Here we go.
See, linebackers are packing the middle, so 2 defenders in the vicinity. Here we go, 3rd and long. Hopefully, he looks like he might be running a jet sweep. I don't know. Oh, decides he wants to pass for that underneath route.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. TG saw it too late, but 4th and 2. ATM at the moment. They're going for it.
This is wild. This is crazy.
This is a good call. These route combinations, something's going to be open there.
Ooh, he held on to it. Lucky dog.
Yeah, I thought he got rid of the ball just a little bit too soon. You got to know that he's either going to be bringing pressure or it's going to be coverage. But nevertheless, he holds on to it. What was that, the tight end that was open?
Yep, it was a couple people open. But he
threw the underneath pass.
Yeah.
He got the completion.
He went with the first available.
Yep, and definitely look for him to run that route to the right side. He's got numbers. Tries to spin back to the inside. Excellent defense from the Hurricanes. Outnumbered, but they took away the running lanes. Forced the man back inside.
Yep, yes, sir.
Now, we didn't hear from you, B. James. Who do you think is going to win this ball game?
TG. TG is on a tear on Xbox.
Okay.
Back-to-back championships. You know, that's impressive. You know, but this isn't Xbox. This is PS5, and the guys in PS5 seem to feel that Xbox is pretty sweet, especially with us letting one guy win most of the natties. You know what I mean? But for the most part, in my opinion, I feel like I think TG has the upper hand because of the experience, the championship experience.
Great catch.
And his high football acumen.
You know, that's one thing we don't talk enough about is as this game gets closer to being similar to football concepts in real life, you know, you see players that have a high football acumen start implementing different schemes offensively and defensively and really starting to dominate. So you give them a little bit of talent and this is what happens. You start having dynasties. You start having a lot of success. Mm-hmm. So it's really going to be interesting to see, because you said to it, you alluded to it earlier, how a lot of people keep thinking the Xbox is sweet until they get over, and then they have nowhere to go. They can't escape because they're too busy running their mouth. But sometimes you just got to give people their flowers, man. And this year, you got to give Huncho his flowers. You know, everybody in the chat is picking on each other, but nobody's saying nothing to the champ. So,
true indeed. And here we go, wide open. Looks like he's got a man that has a step, and he's gonna get into the end zone. Touchdown,
go.
Aggies.
Texas A&M at the moment with the lead. And with 1:19 left to go in the first half, knowing that they're going to be getting the ball back, Miami is going to have to do more than just run the football in order to put some points on the board. They're going to need to put up 7 here. And be mindful of getting rid of that ball too quickly as they try to put up some points so they can put themselves in good position to win their first PS5 championship. Looking to be man coverage, decides to keep the ball on the ground. 2 big hits for 3 yards.
Look, everybody, this gun talking about, we'll try in 26. That's bum talk. Bum talk.
Gunk, we know you mean well, but
that's a man that's already lost 2 games this year. He knows season's over. He's giving up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Great move.
Oh, wow.
Great move. Great move in open field.
And this was the type of big play that these Hurricanes did. You see right there.
Break a tackle. Break the sack.
Defenders. Wow.
Ooh, great spin move, too, by the way. And he threw it under pressure, getting hit, and still completed the pass. Great pass.
Yeah. Yeah. Better to be lucky than good.
Way better to be lucky than good.
All right. He's got plenty of time left on the clock. Got his timeouts. Got time on the clock. Down in distance. Let's see what he can do here. Back in the pistol formation. Trips on the left-hand side. Running back comes out to the right. Here's the pressure.
Ooh, that pressure's coming. TG, not the best passer. Not the best passer.
Well, I mean, anytime you get that kind of pressure, you're going to get rid of the ball quickly. I like this formation that he's going to. This gives him a little bit more options and a lot more time. You see right there, he should have recognized that there was man coverage, so the RPO wasn't going to work. But here we are, 3rd and 13 after a phenomenal play. Let's see if this pressure gets to him or if he can have another big play pushing the ball down the field. Single coverage on the outside, so the pressure's coming. See if he runs any post routes. And there's the coverage. Oh, nice route. Breaks the tackle.
Gets the
calls
first
the
down.
timeout.
Good job, young man. Great play.
Yeah, that was an excellent decision. And that's something that you really want to keep in mind. If you understand that you have some options by extending those routes down the field with curls or comebacks, take advantage of that. You don't have to just run verticals. You don't have to just run post routes. Let your offensive players sit down and you can complete some of these passes and still get big plays. So 13 seconds. He's got to go underneath. Got a little greedy there. He still has plenty of time, so he just needs to make better decisions. Obviously, the pressure's coming, so TG needs to make an adjustment. Going empty backfield here. Here comes the pressure. Here's the loop.
Oh, he got him in. Great pass. Great pass.
Great route. Great recognition. Held on to the ball just long enough to lead the receiver. And just like that, the Miami Hurricanes, not Madden Underground, for those of you wondering if that's what MU stands for, they have taken the lead by 3 with 6 seconds left to go in the first half.
The U. Hey, you could call it Madden Underground the U now. The U.
I mean, technically, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get sued for copyright infringement.
But hey, who cares? We're the real you.
Underground. There you go.
You.
No such thing as bad press.
Yeah. The U. What's the U stand for? Underground. Not a plan, but yeah.
Yo.
And we got Xbox support in the chat. Skunks definitely support his Xbox brethren. TG said if you want to consider him based on what platform he's originally on, he said he's an Xbox guy. So if he wins a natty in PS5, he's taking it back to the Xbox side, he said. Oh, great spin. He's out of here. That's nasty. Nielsen is the GOAT. No.
Oh, wait, you got a defender on the top.
Oh.
Once again, a game-changing tackle.
Whoa.
From this Hurricane defense.
There we go.
This man came all the way across the field. And this time he decides to run a jet pass.
Ooh.
Gets a yard on the play. Maybe he could have broken out the spin move there. Excellent defensive coverage. Stayed with the offensive player. Made the tackle only for a gain of a yard.
I think this is going to be a pick.
I don't think so.
Okay. Great route combination.
Yeah, more and more players, as you can see, outside trying to open up the middle of the field, so usually there's going to be a comeback route. And I got to tell you, I love seeing it in Madden. I love seeing it in college. Those routes are important, not just the zigs outs, but also coming in. And number 8 getting a first down. First and goal at the 7. Definitely expected for TG to bring those safeties up. Single coverage on the outside. There's
Oh,
the
great
RPO
spin.
action. Spins back to the middle for 6.
And Nilsson, like I said, Nilsson's about 6'4", 6'5", and he's out there in the backfield. A big old back. So, yeah, these guys have lives.
Like Derrick Henry.
He said PS5,
He's looking like Derrick
PS5 is on season 6. I'm like, yeah, these guys have lives.
Definitely ain't knocking them for that.
You gotta stop your entire life to keep up with the Xbox.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got to take a look at two things. You got to take a look at a player's team. And you got to take a look at their free time. And if they got a life, and if they've got a wife, and if they've got a job, and if they've got kids, you're not doing as well as you think you are.
Yeah. See, you're not doing as well as you think you are. Oh man, but nah, it's like
saying, those are facts. Those are facts. Those are facts.
Yeah. I didn't do it. I didn't do anything this offseason, bro. Like this in the Xbox, because it was like I woke up and was like, came home from work, woke up, and they were like, "Oh, we're in week 1 or week 0." I'm like, "Wait, hold on, bro. I didn't get to do nothing.
Right.
Didn't do nothing."
Right. I mean, great. EA, if you're listening, it'd be great if you could set a timer. You could set a timer on this game so that everybody has an opportunity to do what they gotta do.
Oh, he tried to pick it up.
Ooh, getting loose.
Definitely, if you have priorities, don't. It's you have to literally just have no kids, no life, no nothing, to be top tier in Xbox. Shout out to those guys though, because the guys that are dominating don't have kids. Oh God, here we go. Switching over to TG stream.
I mean, and clearly, even in this Postmates commercial, she ain't got no kids.
Let's go back. Let's go a little TG.
I think you just went past the MU.
There we go.
PS5, Maddie. Yeah.
There we go. We're back. All right, so here we go. TG has the ball. He is moving upfield right now. And again, he's
the Miami Kings, and he's down 4. And they say never hit a man with glasses.
Hey, those aren't your normal glasses.
You don't care what people say.
Those aren't prescription glasses. Those are those gaming glasses, so you don't lose your eyesight from playing too much. I recommend everybody get those.
Well, I mean, not only can you get those, but I do have a coworker that has, the tech glasses.
Yeah.
And so, I'm not saying anything is going to be just like Black Mirror, but take everything with a grain of salt.
Oh, great screen.
Take everything with a grain of salt.
Great screen. Big Beard in the building. Shout out to Big Beard, man.
Definitely shout out to Big Beard. Looking forward to playing him in Madden. Hopefully his connection doesn't be suspect for 3 quarters, and then all of a sudden miraculously turn on in the 4th quarter when he's got the ball. But that's neither here nor there. That's just a little division hate right there that I'm spitting. Glad he's in my division. B. James always tries to make the divisions as competitive as possible.
As competitive as possible.
Finally, the AFC North. Finally the AFC North, and they're struggling now. You put some killers in there, and all of a sudden they're not getting free wins and easy wins and trips to the playoffs. But yeah, man, it's just a lot to look forward to, man. There's a lot of entertainment, TV series and movies, and it's almost time for some video games, NBA playoffs, and new NFL season. Like it's looking pretty good, man. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking real good.
All right, 3rd and 9. This is a big play here. And TG needs to take the 3 if he doesn't get the first down. Got a lot of deep routes here. Probably going to be looking for that running back, but could run the ball to the right if he wanted to.
He could.
And then decide to go for it. But I like what he's done here. Took a lot of the concepts and formations out of the UCF playbook and found another playbook that gives him some more. And he scrambles and he gets the first down. Woo! Boy. Johnny Gibbs.
Gil.
The first down.
He said Gil. Oh, man.
Rubbing the ATM defense the wrong way. And he gets the first down. A little classic R&B for some of you youngsters out there that think that Drake is all that you can listen to.
Oh, no.
I promise you he's not.
There's a lot more than Drake out there. Believe me.
And right now, I mean, you know, the difference in this game has been the Hurricanes' ability to make big plays at key moments in this game. And, you know, Texas A&M hasn't been able to rise to the occasion. And, you know, this second half, I mean, the third quarter, I mean, it went by very quickly.
Oh, great spin move, and he gets into the end zone.
Go. Just like that, we got another lead change. And I love what I'm seeing here. I love the commitment to the run game and it's timely runs as well. So the passing formations, they give you enough to think about, and then they sprinkle in elements of the running game. And right there, you saw that 4 minutes and 21 seconds. So TG making the most out of his time with the ball in the third quarter, and he's got a 3-point lead.
Yeah,
21 seconds left to go in the third.
Doing a great job of keeping you on your toes, mixing up the run with the pass, give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But you're looking at two of the best in the league right now, though. Memphis Doug, TG. You know, he's getting it done, man. Like I said, there's only been one person to go back to back. I mean, well, to win 2 natties in PS5, and that's Dimes.
Yeah. But, you know, you talked about those responsibilities. Sometimes you talk about, you know, game fatigue, gaming fatigue. You know what I mean? Like it's literally summer.
This is what I'm saying. Like, yo, I get it. You know, we're trying to get as many seasons in before the 26 come out.
Yeah.
But yeah. We gotta slow down these advances in Xbox, bro.
I mean, for real, like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? We had one season, and then everybody got ready for tournament season.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm grateful, and I'm glad that you know, we played so many seasons. I think it's just been a tremendous success. Everything that you put together for Xbox and PS5 when we found out that it wasn't going to be crossplay, and you know, such a great opportunity. So
no, Blaze had a huge hand in all that. Because like I said, I was doing a lot of, like, normally I'm working from home, or, you know, for the past few years. This year I was actually in the field working. You know what I mean? So Blaze took a lot of that pressure off me by helping with all this stuff. So I appreciate that. But yeah,
that's, you know, not taking anything away from Blaze, but you had the courage to confide in that man, to do right by the rest of us and make sure that the experience was enjoyable for all of us.
Everybody's enjoying it.
You know, and for the most part, yes.
I get the advances whooping a lot of y'all asses, but I'm just it's whooping my ass too. When I come home today, like, yo, I can't play today. You know what I'm saying? I know people mad like Xbox Mad needs to advance quick. I'm like, yo, look, I won't be home till day after tomorrow. So you gonna have to wait, brother. You know what I mean? You gonna have to Illuminati. I'm sorry, man. You gonna have to wait. So we advanced yesterday. We'll probably advance again maybe Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I work tomorrow. I probably won't play my game until Saturday. So,
but I'm saying just the fact that you're putting that out there. But Blaze has been consistent this entire season.
no, yeah.
He is with the exception of maybe one season where he wanted to advance every 14 hours.
No,
I don't know. What was going on with that, but nice cutback.
No, it was. Remember, he couldn't play. He couldn't play because he messed up his quarterback. So he was advancing every 20 minutes, so he could get to the offseason so he could his team back. Remember, he messed up his quarterback. He couldn't play.
Yeah, he disappeared. Pulled a night crawler. Yeah, I remember. That happens to him quite a bit. Players disappearing and getting locked in positions. But I will say this: no matter what, as we see 89 get loose.
You talking about the RG3 thing? The RG3 thing?
Oh, yeah, he went from RG3 to RG2 to RG1 to fullback. You know what I mean? So, you can't knock the man for trying to do whatever it takes to win. You know what I mean? And that's important. Let's not get it twisted. He's not doing this because he doesn't know what he's doing. He's trying to improve his teams, his players, and that's what happens when you have a life. You know what I'm saying? You get a team that can compete. Anything can happen. So 2nd and 7.
Tell him to stop trying to glitch his team. I'm not in there, bro.
There's a lot of accusations out there. We know we got the P. Diddy trial going on. And
the P. Diddy trial going on.
If you've got evidence.
Oh, touchdown. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Oh, he overthrew him.
And that will not be open again. So let's see.
That won't be open.
And TG, knowing that, should probably try to jump any routes underneath here. You got to think he's going to lurk the middle of the field. So there's a quick out. It's going to be 2 routes. Will he have enough time? Got to bring pressure here. Okay, spreading them out. Looks like he may be open. Excellent adjustment. Here comes the pressure.
Way to bring him back to you.
He moves around.
Way to bring him back to you. Call him back to you. They not open up top. Bring him back home. Come back home, baby. Come back home. Let's see what the quarterback can do right here.
Looks like he's going to run that halfback direct. Halfback direct. That's my guess.
Okay. Gets outside.
There it is. And he's got.
Oh, he couldn't get in. Couldn't get in.
Ooh. And that's what you want. Miami wants to get a stop here, but they'd much rather have the ball last. If it's up to them. They've been able to score. And so you already know. Right there, you see it. Texas A&M. They are well aware of how much time is left on this clock. And I'm curious to see how aggressive they're going to be on this drive. Since they know that Miami is going to be very limited in the running game. They might run once every 3 times just to keep them honest. But if they need to get a defensive stop and win this championship, now is the time to do it. Here we go, man. Big money on the line, but this is for bragging rights. And he starts off with a running play. Gets a yard.
Okay, and it's good. If he
able to see the defense a little bit.
If he plays this right, this could be the last drive of the game.
It could be, but he has to put up 6 here.
Yeah.
Like there is no other alternative. There's no other scenario.
Ooh, good catch. Great route combo.
Yeah, it gets out of bounds, so the pressure coming. And this also works to Texas A&M's advantage.
Yeah.
Because
clock stops.
If TP does score, he's only going to be up 3.
Yeah.
And so that leaves Texas A&M with plenty of time on the clock left.
Ooh, big hit.
to try to win.
Second
5
and
yards on the play.
Yeah, 2nd and 5. We're barking up on the
Yeah,
2-minute warning.
A lot of shifty moves out there. And you're starting to see people changing colors. So that line of scrimmage on the defensive side getting subbed out.
Little wear and tear.
They are tired.
Little wear and tear.
Yeah. Curious. And you see, once again, that pistol formation. And he does decide to run the play, cuts it back up to the inside. Saw the defender was going to beat him to the outside. Beautiful cutback. Gets the first down. Plenty of time left. Decides to run it.
Yes, sir.
Gets 3 yards on the play.
Here we go.
But Miami making excellent decisions here. Plenty of time. They've got 3 timeouts and 1:45 left to go. They are in perfect position to run their offense.
Here we go. Hands it
2nd and
off.
7. They can run if they want. Cuts it back up to the inside.
Gain of 1. 3rd and 6.
And
3rd and 6. Should I try to run again? I try to run again.
well, I mean, we know he's going for it, right?
Yeah, he's going for it.
So Texas A&M up to the challenge. Here's the route combination.
Ooh, he held on to it. Great catch.
Big time players make big time plays. That route by number 9, and you see number 9s are matched up against each other.
Ooh, great
But
play.
situation number 9 is blowing my mind with the catch. Coming in and pulling it down.
Getting
The
it.
game on the line. 3rd and long.
Getting it done. Getting it done.
Yep, 3 timeouts left. Clock is ticking.
Ooh, direct snap. Breaks the
And he
tackle.
goes direct snap. Woo!
Gain of 4. Here we go. The time is running out. 6 seconds.
Time
So
is
6
running
yards.
out.
2nd and 6. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51 seconds left in the game. Time is ticking. Abraham is looking to make a big play. Will he or will he not? Here we go. Here we go. He throws it. Oh no! Oh no!
And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no!
He lost track of the defender, thought he had a man wide open, failed to see him blend in.
Memphis Doug may have sealed the deal.
Ain't no may about it. This game is over.
This game is over.
Number 8 is getting the rock.
He's ooh man.
Here you go. 8 yards on the play. And, that duck might want to think about some different moves right now. Might want to start heading for the exit. Because, these Texas A&Mers, they're going to be mighty hungry. And there's nothing better than roasted duck.
Roasted duck.
To celebrate their victory.
Especially.
Here he goes. The jet pass gets to the outside. He doesn't get there. And once again, that's ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
What are we doing? You gonna concede defeat? What is this? What is this? What is this?
Little TG looks like he's trying to pull a play from the Madden Underground secret menu.
Secret menu.
Looking for the accidental disconnect. Give his team an opportunity
The secret menu.
to get back in the post.
Bro, you gotta stop, man.
Here we go. Memphis Doug against all odds.
Takes the knee and they're getting out of here quick.
Here you go. Your national champions have finally broken through. 2 huge defensive plays, one for pick 6 and one on the final game drive. And there you have it. 28-24. Hell of a ball game. Somebody had to win. Somebody had to lose. There you see it. Memphis Doug. He's put in so much work. And you can see the celebration is going to be continuing for a long, long time.
That's crazy. There was a guy crowd surfing out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, yeah, Cole Nielsen, a.k.a. Will Ferrell, is your MVP of the game.
Got busy out there spinning, willing and dealing, I should say.
Spinning and winning.
Spinning and winning.
There you go. Spinning and winning.
Getting it done, man.
All right, hey. We out of here, bro. It's 9:02, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Right on time. Right on time. Shout out to Memphis Doug, man. Congratulations, sir. Big Toxic Boys, big rings. Okay. Representing well for the Toxic Boys, man. Congratulations, sir, on your first national championship. CFB Underground. Etching your name in CFB Underground history right now. Also giving shout outs to TG as a beast himself, you know. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir.
Yep.
With that being said, we're going to get everybody squared away, and then we'll start getting everything situated for next season on PS5, man. Which will probably be the final season. Unless you guys will just randomly start picking up the pace like Xbox. But I doubt it. So we're gonna get in one more season and then see what happens, man. So yo, can I join? Sure. Matter of fact, go to madunderground.com and click on the waitlist tab and sign up, sir. As a matter of fact, here, let's do this. Something better for you. Let's get this guy an invite to Discord.
Tell you when to start off. Speak up. Speak up.
Let's get this guy an invite. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's get this guy an invite. Alright. I can't even, let me see. Yeah, just go to Mad Underground, click on waitlist tab, leave your information there, and in your name, put next to your name in the registration form, just put NCAA or College 25, and I'll contact you tonight about getting you in. So just go to madunderground.com, waitlist tab, and just put your name in there, sir. We'll get you squared away. Look at that. Texas A&M the winners, man. They getting it done, man. Congratulations to those guys. They got it done. 2029 national champions. Crazy.
Beautiful thing to see, man.
Crazy.
Beautiful thing.
With that being said, we are out of here, ladies and gentlemen. And Mike Jones. Not sure if that's Blaze or if that's a new Mike Jones, but we'll definitely be in touch, sir. All right, Philly, we're out of here, man.
Yeah, man. About to go watch some Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix.
All right.
Get ready for the next game tomorrow.
Oh, for sure. I'll get with
Sir.
you later.